You're rolling? Oh, I just want to say I'm so excited. I'm going to help with my first film ever. I am so excited about this. I mean, I've done the kids and Christmases and stuff, but a real short. This is going to be so exciting. And Steve's going to tell you all about it.
I am?
Yes, you are.
Oh, God, here we go. Hi, my name's Steve Neal, and I'm talking to you from the captain's chair from the bridge of the Enterprise, the same model you saw behind Mary that we built here at SNG. If you're not familiar with SNG, we're a studio that makes props and creatures and models of big spacecraft for film and television, as well as for collectors of sci-fi and horror genre. We've decided to make a film. It was Mary's idea, in fact, and to make a movie that would showcase what we do here at SNG. And what started off as a short that would just kind of cover what we did here, we thought, why not have some fun and actually do a sci-fi short film, because we will both love science fiction so much. So Mary had the great idea, because of my love for the original old card series, Mars Attacks, to do a story called Mars Attacks SNG, Steve Neal's Garage. I went, okay, that sounds pretty good, but what are we going to do for a story? We know we can make the creature. When we are going to make a full-size creature that will be worn as a costume on a very thin person, and we're going to make a mask and that'll actually articulate and the face will move. We're going to make the ray gun. We're going to build the spacecraft that they come here in. They're just like the ones in the card. Not to be confused with the Tim Burton movie. This is going to be canon to the cards. So being very caught up in how we're going to do all this, I couldn't get a clear thought on a story. Nothing would come to mind. And this was, something I had to deal with right away, because you can't do a film without a script. So I contacted the very talented Bill and Heidi Hughes, who are producing the Matt Mercury movie right now, which is incredible, and you can find that on YouTube, and you should go check these guys out. These are two super talented people. They're a husband and wife team that work together and do their art together, and they wrote us a script that we just read, and it knocked our socks off. It's so funny, and we're so pleased to have these two write such a great script. So now we got a script. But before I go any further, I want to tell you a little bit about my personal background. I have worked in motion picture effects for 40 years. Since the early 70s, when I first worked on the first Planet of the Apes TV series, to working on Star Trek, the motion picture, where I did Leonard Nimoy's ears and some of the aliens, to Ghostbusters, to Fright Night, and many of the things I have produced creatures and props and models for 40 years continually, and we're still doing it today. That's what we do here. We do a lot of models and special sculpted items for collectors as well as for the industry. So we wanted to showcase what we do here now that we've opened this new studio in Ventura, and in order to do that, we're going to need your help.
So in order to make this we need your help. And it'll be a great pleasure for us to help you be a producer. You will help us produce this and earning the credits on this wonderful short film that is going to be so much fun, not only to do, but also to enjoy as a finished product. So help us and be a part of this great endeavor.
So we need your help. As Mary said, what we need to do is we need to have the funds for pre-production and post-production, and that means we need materials for the prosthetics to make the alien costume, for the costume itself, the props. We're going to build a very large miniature. Rather than go CG, we're going to do this as a model, because that's what we do here, of the ship from the cards that has the aliens all sitting in it. The ones, if you see the cards, you'll see what we mean. We are going to do some CGI, so we need some funds for that. And we're going to get a new camera to work with, because the one that Mary's shooting on right now is on its last legs. It has been beat to death producing Steve Neal's Garage, which you can watch on YouTube. If you've never seen it, most of you know who we are. That's why you're watching this, but there'll be a lot of you that are new to it. Go check us out, our channel, Steve Neal's Garage, on YouTube. We have produced to date 475 videos. We run the show usually Monday through Friday, and we produce a show every day showing what we do here and sharing with the fans how we make models and creatures and sharing our secrets. They're not secrets. We share with all artists so they can do the same thing. So we need your help to do this, and as Mary said, you will get a credit in the show that says you helped us get this made, along with us and Bill and Heidi and some of the interesting people that we will later talk about as we find out are going to be involved as actors in the show. We have some surprises there. This is our first, this isn't an update, is it, Mary? This is the first report, but we will have updates. So thanks so much for looking at our project. We hope you'll support us. We're dying to make a really nice film for you. Let's have some fun doing it.